And
diddling his asshole. He's like, let me show you my new suit. He just takes off his pants. It's invisible. Just until you turn it on. You start to rub his
We back. I don't know what the fuck happened. OBS decided to take a shit on me. I don't know what happened. It is what it is. I don't care. We are back on now. Ready? Alright. No. Alright, you ready?
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second
I didn't
quarter.
catch anything you said, Bobby.
You're still losing, right? Oh.
Oh god, I'm fucking getting destroyed. Why do you gotta rub it in like that? Why do you gotta, you know? I mean, fuck you.
The Jaguars
Fuck
on
it.
3rd down.
Discord.
For 3 to this
Andre
point. They could use a
Gutierrez, if he's
conversion.
not
This
first,
is 3rd and
he's
4.
already out of here.
oh, so apparently
He'll let this one
Bianca
go
Belair
deep for
made her
Chark. It's caught inside
Yeah,
the
she's fighting
25.
Sasha Banks at WrestleMania.
like no one saw that shit coming.
I didn't. I had no idea. I thought she was gonna fight
69 yards.
Nia Jax.
And the
She's an
Jaguars
asshole.
make some inroads
I
here
mean,
with
it's so
a 1
obvious that they're
deficit.
gonna fight each other, and
Right.
it's now
Are they
gonna
both
be-
baby faces?
They are the same character almost, so
And it's really not a surprise
I can't wait.
to me. That's
Alright,
a
now
throwing
we're
down
back.
in the
I
NFL
just scored a
because of how
touchdown.
tough it is
I
to
just
run the
scored a
football.
TD.
But what offenses like to do
What's up,
is
Michelle?
still
Sorry
show
about that,
run
guys.
formations to
For
make
some
them
reason, my
respected
internet's done this
and throw
twice
out of
now.
those.
It's
In this
actually taking a
case,
shit.
they
I
took a
am
nice
losing to
shot in the
Hacker.
end zone and
Can
made
we
it pay
play
off.
Jackbox? Probably better than playing this fucking shit.
Josh Lambo now for the point after.
I do have an idea for Jackbox.
And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it resulted in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
We can get Jackbox.
to kick off for Jacksonville.
Just don't have it.
And Lambo now after the touchdown.
You know,
he'll kick
Jackbox
this
is
one
also on
away.
PlayStation.
It's on what?
This will make it into the end zone.
PlayStation.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
I didn't either until
I promise,
the day.
Michelle, next time
Comes
I will
Josh
get
Allen and the
Jackbox.
Bills offense back
And I
onto the
might
field.
actually
He
do
does
that
have the 1
instead of
interception,
playing
Charles, but I think that's been more than
I am the
offset
Jackbox
the 3
king,
first-half
Michelle.
touchdown passes.
I agree with you.
I
There is
have
a
the
blemish,
power.
But when you throw 3 touchdown passes to try and erase it, that's a little bit better than the ratio that all NFL coaches are seeking from their quarterbacks.
Horatio
And he's
Sands.
giving it to them
They'll take the 3-1.
every single time.
Remember him? Is he still alive?
Way to kick off a drive complete over the
Horatio
middle.
Sands?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
Oh.
40-yard line. This drive starting
Time
off
for
on
me to
42
find out.
yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
Horatio
It's going to break our
Sands.
statistician Marvin, isn't it?
I know.
Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could
Hey,
have
51
monster
years
numbers.
old.
He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And now he's a skinny guy.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 41.
No, we have returned to Alpha. You have the power of the parakeet.
Only
Some
played Jackbox on
squeaky
Friday
noise in the
and
back.
Saturday night.
So in Jacksonville territory now,
Right?
here's a first and 10
Difficult.
at the 41. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
How did he get a job, Jonathan Coachman?
And he's going to get this inside
Like, why did anybody hire him?
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second
Jonathan
catch in a
Coachman.
row, first down.
Probably got a degree in
Yeah.
sport.
300-yard
I don't
mark.
know. I think
And in
he's the
today's
worst for me.
NFL, it almost feels routine.
I
And
just
hate
never
that when you
liked
talk
him.
about a 300-yard
He's an
passing
idiot.
game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a nice First down as this is not
Oh,
play
damn.
and incomplete.
Shit bounced off
Giving
his
up a few first
titty.
downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on.
Put
and
that
maybe
pig
turn
skin
the
on my
tide.
titties.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again, Allen under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Josh Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack
Should
of
have
the
been playing
afternoon.
with us.
Well, maybe that can give them a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And that will be incomplete.
What the fuck?
I feel like my man
Is it just me that saw that guy like levitate in the air?
Right
He
now.
did.
How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Tyler
Alright.
Bass out for the Bills
Fucking
field
make
goal.
it.
This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Not a great name, considering you sleep with her.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
Hey.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
First and
I think
10
cameramen
here.
are the
If
best,
they could
man.
just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Give him 9
You got a porn
yards
stash?
and completion.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
Why is that funny?
A lot of guys used to be basketball
Please
players.
elaborate.
Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game
Have
of football.
he
Get
shot
better
footed?
athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Have any of you guys ever had a fucking mustache
And his pass
and
is
nothing else?
intercepted for the 4th time today.
I did that when I was in high school.
No, that's not even it.
Return this ball
It's like
across
I can't get
midfield
enough
to
time
the
to fucking throw it
47-yard
up.
line.
What was that, like a puberty mustache? You know, the good old pubert mustache?
And Brandon,
Nah,
I just
never
wanna-
had a mustache on. Always had a beard.
if you're
Fat,
starter through
Good
bushy
job,
the
Rex.
mustache.
half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays,
Sell
the patience level
Rex.
isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments. Or the back
Yeah, I've never had a
end
mustache, just a mustache.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like if I just had a mustache,
Come
I would
on!
definitely
They'll wind up getting
go
this
to
the
prison.
37.
I don't
I
think I
mean,
look
for
right.
fucking shit's sake.
I would
don't
look
think look right with
pedophile
I know that halftime's
immediately.
approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
out of pedophile
They've
face.
really been targeting the tight end.
There's a certain amount of people that can pull off just a mustache, and even then, it's like
Allen is
a
gonna
risk.
fire one deep over the middle. And he's unable to
300,
grab
she has
it.
332 yards
Might have
passing in this
position,
fucking
couldn't
half.
Hold on, 3rd down.
Oh my god. Go ahead. Hey, Daryl. Hey, there you go.
She fell
Hey,
into
there you
first
take
down.
it, too. No, it's 3rd down. It's fucking 5
Oh.
seconds left to go in the fucking.
So on 3rd down, the
Take it
field
till you
goal
make
unit
it.
will come out as a
Hail Mary it.
3 before half.
Hail Mary
I
it.
This
don't know
from
about that.
54 yards away.
You're gonna clank it.
That's running out of steam, and it won't
Ah.
get there. He left it
Oh
just
my
short.
God.
No good. So we reach halftime in what's been an abbreviated halftime
It's been an
show.
abbreviated
as we get
halftime,
rolling
that's
to quarter
right.
3.
Brandon got.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he
So,
will
Bob,
not bring
you
it
do
out.
realize
Touchback.
that Heather's gonna start playing games, right? And you realize
Gardner
how good she
Minshew with the
is, right?
Jags ready to go on offense once
Same.
again.
And she
It
hasn't
is
been
surprising
playing.
Good at
he's
her.
out there to start the second half after
feel
4
fucking
first
sorry
half
for you.
interceptions.
He's being surprised about a lot of things, partner, but in this
Yeah,
case, I'm not.
this
because
guy's
they
down
know
by
they
18.
want him to be their guy.
all
And the only way to
just
truly
JP.
establish that is
I
to give
did-
him a
we'll
chance
say
to
that one
work
more
through some of
time.
the issues he had in the first half.
Jaguars come to the line
I
to
welcome
start
all
their
the
next drive.
challengers. I don't care if she's better than me. Ain't no big deal.
First and 10.
But trust
Oh,
me,
it is.
she's really not better than me. I'm actually playing on a higher level than she is. So the computer's doing most
Now
of
he's
the
got a
fucking
third
work.
here, and it's good.
Yo,
for
Heather,
first.
he said you trash.
I
Come
know, he's
on,
talking
man.
garbage. You're up by 18.
Right there. You just gotta let him say
No,
that.
she is.
I
She's
know.
shit. She's complete
Oh, look
shit
at
in this game. If I were to put her on the same fucking level as I was, I'd fucking be beating her 70 to nothing.
First and 10.
Trust me.
Do you remember his like win-loss record leading up to this game?
Now Minshew.
I don't understand.
It's like we're 0-20, but we're the best fucking team.
You're
The
not.
confidence
What is
is
this?
great. Yes, their whole team is AEW.
Matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving
Oh
to
my god, my nose
accomplish.
is fucking
But you
exploding.
know who's
I
really
don't know why.
excited?
Maybe I have
The
COVID-19.
defense.
I know what play
Already
you're running,
trailing,
and you
they're gonna
run
be
this
counting
like
to try and
15
hold that
fucking
score
times.
at least where it is.
And they can't be stopped.
Taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get this one down to about
pressing
the
it.
20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And
Okay.
that means it's a sudden change
Yeah,
situation.
you.
At
That's
least
the
to
worst
practice it on
pass.
defense.
I'm not
Sudden
saying.
change,
I don't
get
know
out
what you're
there,
mad
stop the
about.
offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think
No,
that's why you
it
can't
can
run
be a
out
play
throwing the
action
football,
pass.
hoping to catch them off balance.
Not everything is an RPO.
First down,
Kingsbury,
they're going to throw
okay?
with Allen. Got his man complete in the middle.
RPO.
I can't fucking get to you.
Bills are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
If I fucking blitz, I meet you and I get 15-yard fucking penalty on.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense
Shut
certainly
the
is not,
fuck
because
up,
there should be no
Charles
signs
Davis.
of backing
Nobody
down.
fucking
Even
asked
with a
you,
three-score
fucking
lead here
ass
in the third
face.
quarter.
Okay,
I think they
now.
keep taking their shots.
Look at this
They've
shit.
seen lone leads
Look at
throughout
this.
this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Somebody come over here, look at
They
this.
were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he
German
can get back to
suplex.
the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after
Charles
those two
Davis is
first
going
down
to
gains.
The short field shrinks even more.
Find
you
These
and hurt
bodies
you.
they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they
Needs
weren't
to
able to
shut the
secure
fuck
their
up.
blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Brandon Godwin can fucking suck my
Again,
fucking
it'll be
cock.
Singletary. And this time they were ready
I don't even know
for
who
him as
that
they'll
is.
stop him right
He's the
there.
guy
Joe.
that said he's the guy
It's a
talking
loss of
right
a
now.
yard, and it'll set up third down.
That was a terrific play.
That's Brandon
causing
Godwin.
a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes
middle
or
linebacker?
you can
Godwins.
tackle, as he did there.
A
just
chance
wanna
to
fucking
really
throat
put
punch
this
the fuck
game
out of
out of
his mouth.
reach. Here's
That's
third
what I
and
want.
goal.
Jeez, probably.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's caught.
Oh.
He'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at
Nah,
about
his
the
mom is
1-yard
broadcasting
line.
AEW.
10 yards gets him closer, but now
Along
it's
with
fourth and
JR,
goal.
the fucking
A lot of people
half
ask the
alive
same
couple.
question all the time. Why do we see so many
JR
sacks
eye
in the
can't be
red zone?
open.
Well, the windows are tighter.
JR's
Everything's more
had one foot in the
condensed, it has to
grave.
be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And where his lips went.
His whole face is fucking like I'm taking an extended break for the rest of your life.
It's like it's always sun around.
And puts his team up by 4.
And while it wasn't absolutely crucial at that point, how great is that?
I wonder how often he
Put one
drools
through the post.
unexpectedly.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away.
Want I should kick
A
your ass?
fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the
Yeah?
25 and up to the 28-yard line.
This is what happens when you have JR's barbecue.
Now comes
What?
Jacksonville as they get ready to
Fucking
go.
face
They're
falls
looking to make
apart.
a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
God
Take
damn.
shots of
And
barbecue
frankly, I think it's
sauce.
time to call
And
your
the best
playmakers
part is like he
together.
always
Say,
looks
"All
like
right,
he's kind of
guys, we're gonna
winking
lean
at you.
on through this
His eyes are like squinted and he's like, are you constantly looking at the sun?
Calling plays geared to
Exactly.
them. Not necessarily what you're looking to play. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
Well, I'd
So don't
fucking
get
do
too cute.
fucking 10
Go to
shots
the
tequila
playmakers.
sitting in a booth with Troy Aikman too.
What about barbecue sauce?
Now
Get that
Minshew
face
on
numbing
first and
action.
10. And now here is another interception.
It's so spicy you won't feel your face.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot
Oh my
imagine
God,
what he's thinking
what'd you
between
do?
the ears right now.
His face look like a mask, like a Halloween mask.
Yeah, it's like Phantom of the Opera.
Going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself,
gotta lose
any
some weight in
moments
his
the air,
face.
You become receiver and defensive back. You gotta go compete for the ball.
I think that's the only thing keeping
Get
it on.
another one picked off.
All right, now I'm really fucking
If they score on this drive, might have to start
Sometimes
giving
I
it
just
a
cry
second
at
half blowout with
12:53
2
a.m. as well.
So the
I'm with her.
shotgun snap to Allen. He rifles
Where's
one,
this been all
intercepted.
fucking game?
Picked off by the former first-round
You need the
pick,
power of
DJ
child.
Hayden. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying,
I'm wearing that same onesie.
capitalize on this one.
What is wrong with you?
It's a bit bigger than that.
Another interception.
Oh, I see what it is.
Running with one.
Fused together.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it.
JR and the King, like look at both of them. They both turn it. The King looks like a garbage pail kid, 100%. Like he's the spitting image. If you haven't seen what the garbage pail kids look like, just Google it, and it's fucking King.
The garbage pail kids.
Yeah, Google garbage pail kids, and he's like the poster boy for it.
Oh my god, my fucking. Oh my god. This game is just utter shit. For hitting the kicker, which I didn't even fucking do.
So they elect to decline.
Aren't those the same Cabbage Patch dolls looking
Oh no, Google Google garbage pail kids movie, and then you'll get.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, he does.
He does, right?
But a
Yeah.
fat version.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you like look at like some of them are. He's got the same face shape and like disgusting, not human color.
Oh, look at the honky tonk one.
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach
Whatever, he's a garbage pail kid. Either that or a fucking pizza pocket.
All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here.
How they look.
Yeah, they're hideous.
Time now to lean on that leadership. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
I'm surprised nobody did. I'm surprised King didn't get Me Too. But the amount of times he was like basically a talking penis head.
Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct
I have 7 fucking interceptions in this fucking.
It looked like they were trying to create the Ninja Turtles, but then they was like,
What if they didn't have shells? And what if they looked like fucking absolute living anuses?
particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined
like the
33
human version
yards.
of the Gremlins.
Yeah, it's not good. They were super popular at some point in time in my life.
When 87?
Probably.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
They were like collectible cards or some shit that used to come in something. I can't remember what it was.
Always a box of cereal.
And then they're like, you know what? Everyone loves the cards. Let's go ahead and make this horror movie out of these fucking creatures.
You like his production, his second touchdown of the game.
I mean, they had a lot of fucking. They hired a lot of midgets. You know what, JP? You should watch this movie.
They might need a little more from him here.
Kids.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number.
It's a bunch of midgets dressed up like King.
And give him a chance.
Jerry the King Lawler.
And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations,
Honky Tonk Man is Jerry the King's cousin.
Remember way back when Joe Namath
Terrorists are gonna burn the Undertaker's house.
Why are you reading it like that?
He practically walked into the end zone.
Buffalo set to
His
get the
wife's gonna
football
get
back
raped.
here. Operating with a
Looks like
comfortable
a
lead
game.
despite the
Damn.
score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Playing his old theme song, You're Gonna Pay.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What a great coach. You know, you press the button and you're good.
Plus you did. You pressed the button that fucking the guy fucking oh my god.
Operating from the gun.
JP looks like he's from Whoville.
Jaguar pressure.
Yeah.
Jaguar sack.
Didn't know
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush.
Is it
like
true
that.
you
They
throw
were
out the
running
kids that are
instantly.
defective?
That's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little
They're like the
help here?
Spartans
And you
before the
have to ask
Spartans.
politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But
Fucking
as a
twos.
quarterback, you've also got to
Weird ass
good,
big
he's
eyed
good.
You
fucker.
need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. He ride him instantly.
And they're gonna have this
They have
across
Funko Pops of
midfield
everything.
inside the
Funko Pops have taken over the world, and I don't really understand why. But, you know,
Frankly, I don't know that this defense
Funko Pops!
wants to do
I don't know why
anymore. Just
Funko
look at their
Pops
body
are
language out there. The passing game
Yeah.
is
Yeah, I'm with you on that, honestly.
The big play gets him across
just
midfield now for first
Bad
and 10.
iterations with big bobbleheads.
Hey Bobby, you're a Funko Pop guy. Where are Funko Pops at, man?
From the gun.
I think
Stand
they're
up.
Cool.
Working the middle here, that's complete.
I love them too.
To tight end.
No, I don't.
I just like them.
Down here with a penalty
I mean,
flag
they're
on the field.
collectible, right? And they're kind of like personalized to each individual thing. I don't care to own one, but Bob, sorry.
and we always talk about
Yeah, he just said he don't know. He just collects.
going to
I mean,
count.
I don't know why they're big.
It doesn't go
I
on the
get
books,
it. I just
but now they have
I'm
to make
asking
that
a
up again,
legit
don't
question. Why are they a thing?
To throw, it's out.
Why is anything a thing?
I honestly, I can't answer that as a Funko Pop
Oh, really?
collector, JP. I don't know why they're a thing, but I remember my first Funko Pop was the Red Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I had to collect them all.
You know what that generally means?
It's a sign from heaven.
And it
See?
means you really didn't miss opportunities.
Well, it's like,
then-
it's like with me.
Oh.
I got the first Pokemon one. Out the mall.
When you got all 150 Pokemon?
Isn't it like 1,000 now?
Well, it's been released so far.
How much is one Funko Pop?
Well, it depends on the Funko Pop.
Depends.
How much is a cheap Funko Pop? If I wanted a Funko Pop of Mr. Bean,
I think
don't
the
want
cheapest I saw one was $8.99. You could go to Geek. Thank Geek. You probably might get some for $4.99, but that's clearance. So you might see some bougie looking ones.
I want all my Funko Pops like clearance.
You might.
Mr. Ban. Okay,
But you know what's
hold on.
crazy? I bought
Yeah.
McFoley on clearance.
So possession goes over here.
Foley
on
isn't
the punt.
worth it.
And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep.
The
in their
most
own
expensive
territory.
Funko
So
Pop
well done there, and these
as of
punters,
February
they get
1st,
more specialized and better each
2021
and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and
is
now it's really not the American
I saw
punters, it's the
Funko Pops
American
that's like
punters. They're kicking academies,
$64.99.
and
no,
the
this is like
flag just kinda
ridiculous.
kicking the
Over
nose of
$1,000.
football. They're able to
What?
stop it where they want to,
Yeah.
like a good
There's
golfer.
one.
Check
It
Hell.
is Giant Steamboat Willie, which is
At the 15.
the old black and white Mickey Mouse version of Mickey Mouse. $1,140.
Either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together. And it
Oh,
came
he's
together
giant
over
though,
the sideline.
so he's 9 inches long.
You how long?
It's Minshew.
9 inches.
And this one in.
I'm a proud 9 inches. Okay.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibility.
Actually, he's not the most expensive. Sorry, he was the bottom of the most expensive at number 65. I'm not going to fucking 65 of these to find out the final answer.
I bought Shawn Michaels 1992 version for
Was he in that pose?
$17.99.
See the pose with the fucking title in front of his junk?
Nah.
To see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and left.
I have that
Yeah,
hanging
the
above my
way
bed.
the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone
There-
really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more
Back when I
times
used to
than
watch
not.
wrestling, this
Has
is
a
what I
nice,
would like
easy
to
rhythm
jerk
to it,
off to now.
and they pick up
Holographic Darth Maul is $3,750. So you can either buy a holographic Darth Maul or a used car.
But it's going to be second down.
Basically.
It seems like a no-brainer to me. What the fuck are you gonna do with the car?
I'd
Everything's
rather
locked
buy a
down.
holographic Charizard.
I'd rather just burn the money and cry. Check your DMs, check. Oh, Cyrex sending dick pics.
It'll be Minshew again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear
Basement.
that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially.
I even got an Eva Marie Funko Pop.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
dear God.
She was on clearance, guys. She was clearance. I know that she wouldn't be in the WWE for long. I got it.
Contains the same amount of plastic as her real body.
Okay, now.
Whatever, I fucking obviously have sex with it.
You know one thing I haven't got from clearance was a pair of shoes like several years ago for one of my birthdays.
One of your birthdays?
Yeah.
Birthday sex. Man, I fucking got 3 pairs of shoes from Adidas when they put it in 90% off sale. Oh, something smelled like ass.
Snap the
I
fucking
haven't
ball.
wore Adidas in so long.
Worse than fucking goddamn.
Adidas.
Adidas. It's been 90% off. I was just like, fuck, give it to me.
You have a size 8 in a Adidas Classic? Shell
I'm a
top?
proud 9.
You're a 9?
I got baby feet, okay? Size 6.
I'm a 12. I'm 12.
I'm 18
13,
feet tall
me.
with 6-inch feet. 14-inch cock.
Listen, you like 35 and you a size 6? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I stopped growing at 4. My body grew into my feet and then kept growing. I still have my baby feet.
Damn.
Imagine.
This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat in the drive.
Don't worry, I'll send you feet peeks. Feet peeks.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they
Fine.
get set here. And last time out,
Worried
went for it on
about
fourth
fucking
down,
babe.
turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do and the
Don't be
chain
so
of events,
pissy.
right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
I'm creating the OnlyFans tonight. I need to get paid.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
What's gonna be on the OnlyFans? Apparently, you don't need to just fucking flash tits and shit. You can do other
No.
things.
OnlyFans is becoming the new Patreon.
Basically.
I'm gonna play Doom, the original, on an old computer on OnlyFans. Naked.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second.
Not a bad idea.
In a really hot room. But first, I'm gonna do like 8 pints of coke and just go fucking crazy. Whatever you have to do it naked. So you can brush your teeth naked. It's an OnlyFans thing.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. There goes
I'm gonna
a
go
deep
to
ball.
family
End zone.
dinner
And he
Easter
can't hang
naked.
on. That's
Put it on
definitely gonna be
OnlyFans.
one he wishes he
I might
had
cook
back.
breakfast naked. I don't
Incomplete in
know.
the end zone.
Burn the wrong sausage.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Too much meat in this kitchen.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Caught Eifert over the middle.
Angry at yourself?
There
There wasn't there a naked chef called The Naked Chef?
Yes.
Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, but he wasn't really naked.
After watching that play,
Well, fuck that then.
So the next
I'd
cowboy
immediately ask
in
for
New
a
York.
refund.
but right now,
What
just
was he
focus
then?
on continuing to move
Fully
the ball
clothed?
the way they
Wearing
did
more
on
clothes
He
than normal?
was.
Throwing on first down is Minshew.
So what does his name mean?
It's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Well, that's
Yes,
okay.
sir. How about an attaboy there on first down?
Because
Got his
what?
hand in and knocked it
Every
away.
ingredient he
We're
used
in the
was
third quarter
organic.
in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
That explains nothing. How does that mean naked?
This
Naked.
is the first time I've ever heard of that.
I don't know.
Taking
I
shit.
just
And he takes it
There's
down
no
to the
processed
10-yard
food. Everything
line.
is healthy.
15 yards on the play.
Non-GMOs quarter. That's the naked part.
non-GMOs. Everything he
Understands
uses
the catch
is
radius.
healthy.
Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders
Allegedly.
away from the ball.
I'm gonna change his name to the lying bitch.
For the nice pickup.
Oh.
This will be caught at about the 5.
Why wouldn't he just call himself the organic chef?
Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 10 yards out. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. Here's Minshew. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Bills 45, Jaguars 26.
So both
I'm
offenses
fine.
come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the
Oh my
NFL
god.
on EA
I
Sports.
googled the naked chef sucks, and
Taking
literally
the
the
end zone,
third
and Roberts
search
choosing not to
the
bring
naked
this one
chef
out.
porn video online.
Oh my god.
The
I
naked
know.
chef porn
Porn,
video.
yeah.
Hungry brunette beauty wants the chef's hard dog. I might check that out later.
Never heard the naked chef, but I did hear about something
What
else.
literal dog fucking shit am I watching right now?
The naked chef.
The naked chef.
I'm not watching The Naked Chef. I'm watching Ring of Honor, but I'm trying to figure out who these fucking people are. Oh,
That's
Dragon Lee and Kenny
EC3.
King. Why is Kenny King wearing a fucking Dragon Lee mask? Is he a fucking idiot?
Who the fuck is that?
Kenny King? You don't know who Kenny King is? He thinks
course I
he's
don't.
the greatest wrestler that ever fucking lived.
What?
I never heard of him.
You've never
Did
heard
he
of Kenny
did he
King?
ever heard of Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels isn't the greatest wrestler that ever lived. Ric Flair is.
Stop it.
No. I'm not going to stop it because it's true.
Stop it.
No. It's not.
Brooklyn Brawler is better than him. What are you talking about?
What? Oh. I don't think so. Shawn Michaels isn't on my Mount Rushmore.
He's not?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, JP.
Mm-mm.
Again.
Shawn Michaels was a great entertainer, but I wouldn't call him a great wrestler.
Nope.
He's a good
See,
entertainer.
if you would have said
He's
said that about
he's
Stone
in my
Cold and The
top-
Rock,
he's
I would
in my-
agree with you.
He's in my top 10, but he is not as good as Ric Flair is. In Ric Flair's prime, oh my god. The guy was 10 times the wrestler that I've seen, of anybody that I've seen today. Because he sold.
Mm-hmm.
He
So
sold.
did Shawn Michaels.
He
When he
could
fucked around the
carry a
ring.
match. He could carry. Yes, Shawn Michaels could carry a match, but he wasn't. I'm sorry, man. He's not as good as Shawn Michaels.
I mean, I guess like Shawn Michaels was like he had that diva era of himself. That was great, but I still think Shawn Michaels is one of my favorite wrestlers, so he's in my top 5.
I love Shawn Michaels. Don't get me wrong, but he's not in my Mount Rushmore.
So who's on your Mount Rushmore?
Who is on my? Yeah, people are gonna hate.
Well,
Yep, that's one. Ric Flair, Hulk
Okay.
Hogan, Stone Cold
Ooh.
Steve Austin,
Oh come on.
I don't know how you could
Bruno
put Hulk
Sam-
Hogan on there and not Shawn Michaels
and
because
Bruno
how you-
Sammartino.
How you have Stone Cold and not Shawn Michaels?
Because
Stone
Shawn,
Cold is just an
Shawn Michaels
entertainer and a
didn't trans-
brawler.
But Shawn Michaels didn't transcend the business like
It's
Stone
true.
Cold did. I am
Well,
positive.
Stone Cold brought in like the right place, right time for his character.
Right, but
to-
he still. I don't even consider John Cena part of the Mount Rushmore. And and a lot of people fucking say that he is the greatest of all time. I wholeheartedly. The guy only had, and yes, it's Vince's fault. He only had 5 moves. What is Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels? Shawn Michaels only had his sweet chin music. That's what made him popular.
I mean, the
He's
thing is,
a
Ric Flair
great
didn't have like a
performer.
huge amount of moves
Shawn
either.
Michaels was fantastic. But for my Mount Rushmore, I include everything in it. It's more than just bringing in the viewers, and it's what they could do in the ring, what they could do outside of the ring, and what they did for the business as a whole. Shawn Michaels is there. He's just not there with the 4 guys that I mentioned. Bruno Sammartino actually was a wrestler. And if he's not on your Mount Rushmore, you're high.
He's not just because
He's
of
not.
the era that I.
You
Right.
don't know who he is, but if you go
I know who he is, but I've never. The thing is, it's different. Like going back and watching now after we've seen so many. And I feel like that's like the disconnect I'll have with Bruno Sammartino, because I mean he might have excelled and been better than everybody or like a phenom at that time.
Yeah, I
But
can't
it's also,
judge them.
like, it's hard, right? Like I understand. Like going back is something hard to do, because you're looking at it with eyes that have seen the progression since then.
I honestly didn't watch him wrestle when I was little. Well, I did because my grandfather introduced me to him, and I actually watched a few of his matches. I don't. I don't know where you're learning how to play this game. You're actually not playing Call of Duty, but I can't even.
Zabrak says the most overrated. I don't agree with that. I actually, when I was younger, I never really cared for Triple H too much. But as I grew older, I actually liked him a lot more.
If
He's not super versatile.
Me and Basement have actually talked about this. His character arc is probably the greatest character arc of anybody.
In wrestling, period, yeah.
Ric Flair has always been the same fucking person. His character hasn't transcended. Triple H is in no way, shape, or form overrated at all. He's properly rated. He's not out there. He's top 10.
When I was younger, I would have said Triple H was overrated while I was watching him. But looking back now and watching some of the matches that I've seen in the past, and as I grew up watching him, sure, he's not a flashy wrestler. Sure, he only has 5. But I mean, almost all the matches I've seen him in, like the big ticket matches, I really liked. So
yeah, I mean, I can't honestly sit here and say I've ever seen Triple H have a bad match. Unless
he might have a match that's a bit like slow at times. But...
Saudi Arabia.
The match with him and Shawn Michaels and Kane. Okay, that's one.
That was 5 stars. That was 5 stars.
Yeah, I mean, Triple H might not have flash moves, but not everybody's made for that.
He's a powerhouse.
Yeah, he's a power. Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't even have like. The weird thing is he had a build that lent itself to a powerhouse. He didn't have very many powerhouse moves. Like he had a lot. He had the knee. He had the like falling knee, the jumping knee. The spine buster is probably his only power move.
The way he Irish whip people.
Like even his finisher, the pedigree, that could be done by anybody.
Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Wendy.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
But who would be the most overrated then?
John Cena.
I don't think John Cena is overrated.
I think he is overrated, but it's not like I wouldn't go to say he's the most overrated. I think he's
John
slightly
Cena,
overrated.
Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks.
Kenny Omega
the
is
young Bucks
Kenny
for
Omega
sure.
is overrated. I like Kenny Omega. I think he's a great in-ring performer, but he's way fucking overrated.
The problem is his character and his ability to speak it's like handcuff him so bad that no matter how good he is in ring and on this side of the world, he's never really going to transcend anything. Though I do really like watching most of his matches. The Young Bucks, I think for sure.
I get Young Bucks are definitely
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out.
But if we look, say we look at like maybe wrestlers from a bit further in the past, like we were looking at Triple H. Like, who do you think was overrated from then?
What, Triple H of the like early? No, not even early 90s. Like he was around 96.
Like the Attitude Era, early 95 to 2005. So there.
Okay, so you're talking about my time Triple H. When he dropped the gimmick of that the aristocrat, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, when he became actual, no, he wasn't Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He was actually Triple H.
Okay,
That. So like, I guess that era. Who do you think is who was like really pushed, or they were in love with, or like that's just like nah. I mean, Bret Hart, in my opinion, is an overrated wrestler. Overrated.
100%.
He was overrated. He's loved much more than he probably should be, but that's a bit older than the time we're talking about.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't.
I'd say Kevin Nash.
I was just about to say that, Basement. Wow.
Because he was not a great wrestler.
There's actually one guy I got in mind. I don't think it's not anything to transcend the business, but I'll say Chris Jericho.
I don't think Chris Jericho is overrated.
I mean, Jericho's decent, don't get me wrong. He doesn't transcend the business in any way, though, either.
Oh, you talking about today?
Well, I would say he has, because he created like he left the fucking business and created a relatively popular band.
But it's also like it's only popular because of one. And you bring your safeties back, they can pick up anything that leaks through. I don't
know. I wouldn't say Jericho's overrated.
Jericho sucks to sing.
I think Chris Benoit's overrated. Everybody keep talking about him.
No, Chris Benoit was not overrated.
Chris Benoit was actually probably one of my favorite in wrestling.
No, that was a joke, JP. I'm just saying how they keep talking.
You're good.
He did transcend the business by killing his family.
Oh, he did.
Oh, Mike.
But it wasn't good for the business. Let's just say that. Kane is fucking overrated. Fuck you, Kane.
I don't think so.
Undertaker is overrated.
Kane was actually really good.
I think Kane was underrated.
You know what? He was always in the shadow of Undertaker, and I actually think he was more of an athlete than Undertaker.
Yeah,
but he was kind of held back in that respect.
He was held back.
Because he could never be bigger than Undertaker, so he almost had to be that sideshow freak.
So they tack on a pair more
Ow!
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try.
I can't think of any, but I'm trying to think. But Kevin Nash, for sure.
Definitely.
Nash is overrated. I mean, he was okay, but he wasn't one of those guys.
His company,
I would pay to see.
His company was, all of his company was better than him. And I want to say, like, I mean, the NWO. I mean, he was paired up with fucking Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan. I mean, guys that were just.
Ultimate Warrior was overrated.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior was just cocaine.
Ultimate Warrior was complete shit.
He was absolute garbage. Lex Luger. But I mean, I think people look back at. I think the thing is, like, people know that now. I don't think that, like, a lot of people. I don't think there's a lot of diehard Luger fans. But people, I guess, like, if you look back at people, Rey Mysterio.
he shows up at AEW, people will still say he has something.
This will be a game of
He'll come out
That's
weighing
messed up.
Just saying.
40 pounds in a wheelchair. Like, man, he's got one left in him.
That's what people are saying. I can't wait to see the dream matches this guy can have with Kenny Omega.
I think British Bulldog was overrated but underutilized.
I was never a fan of British Bulldog, personally.
Hey, Big Daddy Papa Pump's coming back.
His math skills, like,
Hey, guys, we have a game up in his ear. It is 48-40. Unless Heather's feeling sorry for me, and then she's gonna get titty slapped.
you should go for the 2 points.
I think you should just worry about yourself right now.
Is Hulk Hogan on the overrated list?
I don't think so.
think Hulk Hogan
As a wrestler, yes.
is a terrible wrestler.
Oh God, he's fucking
Here
horrible.
we go now as we get set for a
But
two-point conversion.
He's
if
a
it
marketing
wasn't for
machine.
Hulk Hogan,
Marketing issue.
Minshew sets to throw.
no.
And they take him down.
It's like, you know how every Star Wars movie has like some cute animal that they bring in to sell a bunch of toys? That's Hulk Hogan, except he's a big white racist dude.
Speaking of Big Papa Pump, there's another guy who I think can be overrated to a degree, is Scott Steiner.
Have you seen his promo?
I'm gonna say yes, he was overrated for where he is on the card. But as a tag,
He used to be a pretty good wrestler, like back before he became a mutant.
Yeah, when he was tag teaming with his brother. Yeah.
Becoming very interesting.
If Scott Steiner's overrated, then
I don't trust anything in this world. No, the thing is, I don't know. Like, I will say, like, if you watch TNA or whatever the fuck he was in, yes, because I mean, wrestling-wise, he stopped being able to like move comfortably at some point in his life.
sorry, I had lost my train of thought. If Scott Steiner's overrated, then the Road Warriors are overrated.
In any rush offensively.
Yeah, you're fucking nervous. It's 48-40. They came back. I was getting my ass kicked. She's gonna lose.
Sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
All I know is Scott Steiner is a fucking gem.
Success rate at 2 of 10.
I would never want to watch a match, but I will watch everything leading up to the match.
33 and a third, motherfucker. 33 and a
I
third.
would want him to teach me math.
I think he's really too smart to teach me math. I'd be like, what?
Actually,
Because I wouldn't understand a word does.
he was a teacher.
Who, Matt Stryker?
Both of them went to school for
right.
education.
Defensively a backbreaker.
Yeah, Scott Steiner on his team officer a total dick to me, just the way he talked and stuff.
Who?
Yeah,
Scott
I mean, that was
Well, that
fair.
was his character. But you see,
He saved someone's life, okay? In real life. And they
Scott
interviewed him and they didn't know who the fuck he was.
Scott Steiner, before he became the roided out, even though he was already doing steroids at that time, became the roided out fucking.
Are you talking about like the when he had that fucking the mullet, and he was like dressed like a wrestler with Rick Steiner? That's when they were good.
Scott Steiner was good when he was tag teaming with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Basically.
Like he could actually move and he was good in ring. But then he just put a bicycle pump up his ass and
Well,
squatted on him.
he had that drop foot, which
He's
hurt
got
him.
drop fucking roids in his mouth syndrome too.
Someone put that venom that venom to create Bane.
Yeah. I mean, the guy has like he had too many muscles that he's snow.
Muscles on top of muscles.
It's just like always looked like he was chewing bubblegum. That is.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Target there is Stephon Diggs.
Did JP speak too soon?
Man, Test was underrated.
Test. It's a test.
This is a test.
He had who has the worst fucking entrance music? Because Test didn't have good entrance music. And you know, it's fucking right to censor.
Who had the worst
Oh,
entrance
right.
music?
Right to censor.
Sasha Banks has the worst entrance music ever. I cannot.
Speaking of that,
I want
worst women's wrestlers? Where do we even start with that?
Okay, hold on.
Carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come
Her
out to
music
25.
fucking makes me want to fucking kill.
The Jags offense now gets set
Just,
and heads
damn.
back
I
onto
can't
the
fucking
field.
stand it.
It's boss time.
Oh my god. But now, what did you say, Aaron?
Speaking of that, overrated women's wrestlers, where do we even start with that?
Overrated Britt Baker.
That for sure.
I mean,
Oh, people fucking
it.
love her. They think she should be world champion by now.
Bailey.
Ah,
Overrated.
Bailey is not overrated. Bailey is really good.
She's in the shadows of the Four Horsewomen.
yeah, and it's honestly
No,
because
she is one of the four horsewomen, so no, she's not overshadowed.
well, she's also one of
No,
the only
she's
one of them.
overshadowed of the four.
But she's also one of the only one of them that's not like fucking strutting around with her vagina out constantly. The rest of them are all fucking taking pictures of themselves left, right, and center on everything.
Even Becky.
Well, I mean, Becky has like a lot of people. Okay, if you look online and you said how many of these like weird, freaky creeper accounts there are,
Mhm.
Yeah.
there's a lot more for Becky.
Becky and Sasha to me are equally as bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they're aiming for Bailey. I'm sure there are. They exist on the very big numbers, but it's not as bad. Also, she doesn't like. I don't see like the same fucking going from photo shoot to photo shoot with her. I think she's actually more like probably of the bunch. She's probably the biggest fan of wrestling.
I mean, Becky is a pretty big fan of wrestling. I will give her that, but
And you have to know they were holding
Becky
their breath on the two-point play because
is
they had
probably
to get
the
it within
most
the range that you just
overrated
talked about.
of the four
Dialed up their
horsewomen.
two-point play. It worked.
Agreed
In ring?
100%.
In ring, but she's better on the mic than fucking Bailey sucks on the mic. She's just so
Oh yeah,
unbelievable.
no, I agree. I agree.
Kick this one away.
But the best overall out of all four of them is Charlotte.
And Roberts choosing not
Agreed for sure.
You can't, and if anybody says no, she's
football
not.
back to the Bills.
Really?
And Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, she may sound robotic, but at least her words
No,
actually come out clear.
actually, if you watched her recently, she does not sound robotic.
She's gotten a lot better
I
on the
know,
mic.
that's what you always see people say, especially online and shit. So
She doesn't.
she's-
No, nobody's saying that she's robotic.
It's usually not by himself.
Can she make? Can she do a moonsault? A moonsault?
And he will
Every fucking match, and I hate it.
I don't know why they have to doing
He'll
moves
lose
off
a
the
yard
first
there, and
place.
it's 2nd and 11.
The knee
And when
salt.
do they start thinking
I know.
running these timeouts? They got all
I'm gonna jump over, barely make it, and then destroy my knees on the mat.
And that means you've got to stop them on
She go
defense,
get.
not give up the
Yo, I'm
yardage.
telling you, by the time she hit 40, she's gonna have them Kurt Angle knees.
She's gonna have this. She's Ric Flair. She's gonna get fucking
And keep
fused
in mind,
together.
they'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Nah, Ric Flair is older than Kurt Angle, and Ric Flair could still like move, like.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
Kurt Angle looks like he's been like glued to a cardboard cutout of himself.
All right, we gotta fucking call a timeout because Wendy apparently needs her fucking goddamn teeth brush.
Test. This is a test.
Wait, no, I'm still here. I personally think that, and I don't even remember what we're talking about. Oh, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair actually over the last. I know the whole Lacey Evans and her thing kind of. They were going somewhere with it, but it turned out that she was pregnant. And if you watched on Monday the promo that Charlotte did on her dad, the best thing she's ever fucking done, and she's actually because she showed true raw emotion even though it probably wasn't raw, true emotion, it looked like she was actually hurt by
So,
what happened.
so to that point, Sasha Banks and Bailey, not Becky, because I think Becky's a bit more in tune with using emotion in promos than those two.
Mhm.
Sasha Banks and Bailey are incapable of doing that because their characters go so against who they probably are as people that they're unable to show. Like, I mean, how many times Sasha Banks playing the heel gets like happy at the end of a good match, and like it's like this doesn't look right. Or I saw her like smile when somebody else came out, and kind of like it's not really like she lets her character slip away, and she never really like fully like delves into it at times.
Yep.
And Bailey, I mean, fuck, she's the exact same. Bailey is a natural heel. It's like Sami Zayn or anybody or Daniel Bryan or Johnny Gargano.
Right.
If you have a natural face, keep them. It's so hard to actually have a natural face in the fucking company. Most
Right.
people are way better at being heel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, with Becky, one of the real problems that I have with her is they shoved her down our fucking throat, and she's
Yep.
supposed to be the man, which I
Yep.
don't fucking care.
Yeah.
The other thing with her is when she talks, it's like she's sucking on a fucking lemon when she talks. With Sasha Banks, it's like she thinks she belongs in the valley. You know Valley Girls? She sounds just like a Valley Girl.
She has a range of expressions that's about 6 expressions deep, and it's usually like you're talk to her, and she's like shakes her head, and like looks back and says shit, and I'm like, okay, well, this is just that. It was okay in NXT because I didn't see it as often, but now I know that's her range, and her range is very limited in terms of acting.
She's Sasha Banks. So Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair are having a match at WrestleMania. That's who Bianca Belair is going to take on. And anybody that didn't think that Bianca Belair was going to fucking choose Sasha Banks is a fucking moron.
Right.
The best thing they could do.
They told that. Well, they could have said. Well, they could have said. Well, she's going to take on Io Shirai. Because the one thing that has always eluded Bianca Belair is the NXT Women's title.
Outside of like the choice of who she's facing, the best thing they can do with Bianca Belair is lean on the fact that she won the Rumble right off of that 24 WWE 24 special thing that she did. Lean on that as a jumping off point for a character that's based in the real world, and get rid of her fucking bullshit high school running around like a dumbass. And just go with a realistic character. Otherwise, you're going to have Sasha Banks versus Sasha Banks. And I don't want to see that.
Basically.
Yeah, that's how I feel about her, honestly. To me, it feels like Sasha and Bianca are basically the same thing.
Very similar characters because they act like they're both heel and the same type of like I'm the best. But it's a high school give up.
Oh, are they both heels right now?
Bianca Belair is a mystery because she was a heel and then she won the Royal Rumble and started crying when they interviewed her. So I say run that and go. Please God, change her character because Bianca Belair is a very gifted athlete and I think she could be really good. But the character always held her back for me.
Yep. Same here. Stop acting like a hood rat.
I will say though, that part where she whips people with her braid is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I do feel like they need to go away from
seriously.
that. How is it not like a foreign object?
I don't care.
When she whips people with her braid. I wonder why people couldn't have stepped on it in the ring because it's long enough for people to step.
Isn't that the same as Jake using Damien in the ring? No.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and
I'm trying to think of what it could be comparable.
Absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game.
I feel like since I don't know, it's like she enters rope constantly. That's not necessarily fair.
When you know the contact's coming, let alone get two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
I'm not a fan
Even for those big
of
tight
Bianca
ends,
Belair,
who you would think
where
could absorb
the
that
simple
contact.
fact that she acts like a hoodlum.
I also feel like she is
They'll
not
try again
ready.
here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I can
To be
also-
honest, like in ring, she's not ready. She's a great athlete, but she needs to she needs more time to create a character and more time to kind of like get a move set. Like she's strong as fuck, but like I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't like nothing really translates from her character to her in ring.
It's often hard after you've played really well
Agreed.
early, and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did
Work
it on the
computer
last
just
play.
killed
Looks
itself.
like they want to finish
She's
it.
only been on the
Hopefully
main
that-
roster for a year, right?
She was in NXT for a year or two, but then she was on the main roster for like a month or
And
something.
they already given her. Yeah, that's too
Yeah,
soon.
it's real fast.
So we are 1 point. Should I go for 2?
Within an extra point
No,
of tying
I'm not
this
going
one
for
up.
Okay.
Fuck Shayna Baszler, right?
Now they just need to split
Oh,
the
Shayna
posts,
Baszler
tie it up, but
just
then their defense is going to have to hold up
I-
to send it to
she's-
overtime.
Yeah, no matter what.
Not
I
a
know
fan.
there's an inclination in it when you have
No?
momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your
Not a
defense a
fan.
chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
She's too slow for
You
me.
obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
I'm all about the hard hitting stuff, but give me some substance with it. She doesn't do that.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Okay.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo
I think
set
Shayna
to get the
Baszler could have
football
been
back here. They've got
better
work to
if she
do.
had a
They
lot
do still
more.
have a bit of time here.
I think she should have incorporated a lot more suplexes and stuff into her moveset because she does have a build to lend itself to it. But she tends to lumber around and put in a lot of holds.
Yes.
Try and get range and win this game.
I
They can do just that.
her,
Partner, take a deep breath,
she
'cause
could
that's what
have
they're doing
been.
down the field now. That
Then again,
incompletion
I don't.
allowed them to exhale a
I've
little
never
bit.
really
Get in
was
the
a
huddle,
fan of her.
kinda scan the
Everybody's
crowd, see if
saying
any
that she was
celebrities
the
are here.
future,
Relax
and
a
it's
little
like,
bit.
Well, she's too old to be the future, to be honest. I mean, I'm saying that knowing Edge is back, but you know, she's like 40 years old. She's not going to be the future. Therefore, but she can still be serviceable, and it's not like you should and get her like moveset aligned with how she is. I don't know. I don't like anybody that all they look to do is put in rest holds. I'm not a
Yeah,
huge fan of living in rest holds.
That's what she does.
Rest holds are called that for a reason. What the fuck are you resting from if you're constantly resting?
Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep
You guys
the
are
feet in
missing
bounds,
out.
apparently.
It's 55-55.
So that's just going to be an incompletion.
28 seconds left. Heather, let
Yeah,
this
she's-
happen. I'm
she's
JP.
She's like right fucking there.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
18 seconds left.
You know who I don't care for? Raquel
No, they're-
Gonzalez.
Really? Why would they force? Pay attention to what you read. I did.
Raquel Gonzalez.
And she's in NXT. She's basically Tamina, but
Okay.
better-ish.
You know who I really care for though? Dakota Kai.
I know, and I'm pretty sure it's because of that fucking challenge video.
There's a challenge video. I don't know about that.
I mean, now she looks like she's been kept in a prison for a long time and never fed.
2nd and 13. Singletary again.
I'm
That
with you.
war
I think
game,
like
Give him 2
when
yards
she
of time
turned
to
heel,
with a 3rd
I
and
was
11
like,
situation.
finally.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their time.
Oh, we've been-
I like her,
They'll stop it with
but I liked her
11
more.
seconds
I saw her
remaining in the
recently in the
ball
last
game.
NXT, and she did not look anywhere as good as she used to in terms of like.
She's okay, but she's not the greatest thing since Wonderboy.
But she used to be a lot more fluid in ring. She just looks like awkward
You really do
now
want to
for
take
some
this to
reason.
fucking overtime, don't you?
I think she's hurt, basically.
All I know is like she looks
What are you doing?
not fluid in her movements, and she used to be a lot more.
I get what you're saying though, but I think she's hurt. She's working with an injury.
55.
Very possible.
Are you fucking
She's just
high?
gangly.
You don't want to
doesn't
say
know what she
nothing.
What the fuck are you doing?
I do
Are
like
you
her
playing
though.
the
I've
first
always liked her.
RPG game here or what? You kicked the fucking
They'll
field goal.
spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And that one's not gonna get.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Ambitious
my
effort,
God.
but it's well scored. Total teaching
I thought it went
moment
through.
here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
You gotta.
So in the past, we had sudden death. First
You
team
gotta
to score
fire your
wins,
kicker,
but no
kill him.
longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though,
That referee's face is a different color than his arms.
and after both
Big
teams
time.
get a possession, then we're into sudden death.
What a
First team to
comeback.
score wins the game.
That guy has fucking zombie arms and red face.
Tyler Bass. to
Kick
kick
return
off
for a fucking touchdown.
So we're
Oh, no,
right
I'm
back where we
choking.
started, all even as the kick's away.
Another just stands there like, oh yeah, you're
Takes
gonna
this
let
about
him bring
5
it back.
yards deep, and they will play it safe.
Well,
here.
Rhea
Yeah,
Ripley
but
is
it's
officially
fucking
gone to Raw.
25.
I was joking.
The Jaguars again ready to take
I want to
over
like her, but
offense.
I
They control their own
can't.
destiny here. They have the football.
I like her, but I also feel that my like for her can change depending on how she ends up getting booked.
Go to Kai.
Rhea Ripley.
Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now.
I think Rhea Ripley has an opportunity
They need to go
to
down,
do
attack,
something great.
put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up
She
to a
reminds
field
me
goal
a
to give the
lot
team a
of
chance.
just
As
a
we said, they
younger
control their
version
own
of
destiny
Charlotte
now.
Flair.
Short gain
In
there
terms of
to start
in
overtime.
ring,
Almost
she's a
test
bit more
right
like
there, wasn't it?
smooth
Wanted to see
than Charlotte
if
Flair,
the
I
guys
guess,
on defense were gonna
Charlotte
fit
Flair
but
does have
a
her
little
work
less
to the top.
athletic.
So it's
A
not
lit,
just
I'd say
physical
she
time,
moves
it's
smoother,
athletic.
but I don't think she's as
Still doing what you're supposed to do,
athletic as
and
Charlotte
you're
Flair
up to the task on that play.
And certainly
overall.
on
I don't
both
know.
sides
I
of the
think she
football.
might be.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
But then again, she's
Brought
still
down at
young.
the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Charlotte
I'm afraid
Flair.
that they're gonna
For a
throw her
first
into
down,
a tag
because when you
team.
run a drag route against zone, you're
Do what?
sometimes asking for trouble because you might
So I'm
run into
afraid
a
that they're gonna
defender.
throw her into
They ran into
a
a
tag
first down.
team.
No,
Executed
they're-
it
I
to
would prefer they
perfection.
don't
They
skyrocket
wouldn't
her.
have had her
Because
versus
of her
was
age.
in the Royal
39
Rumble
now.
if
They'll
they
come up on a first and 10.
But I would prefer
They
them
did
to
that
take
with
their time
Shayna.
with her.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me run this play real quick.
From the
I would
Do you
prefer they
really,
take their
do
time.
you honestly really
Got an
consider
open man,
Shayna
Keelan Cole.
a fucking
A
world
gain of
champion?
6 there on first.
I don't.
But that's what you're
She
looking
Well-
for when you
did.
want to
She
throw
did.
the
She
ball
was.
downfield.
I feel like she was
In
a contender.
NXT against a bunch of young people to make them look better.
Can uncover
That's
themselves
the only
downfield
reason
and
she was
create
the
catches.
champion.
Shayna Baszler reminds me a
6
lot
yards
of
was the
Samoa
pickup on the last
Joe
completion,
in
so
terms
here's
of like I
second
think
and
she's gonna
4.
have very similar to him. Be booked to never win a championship and always be there to be a mouthpiece for a feud that's built over the mic.
The problem with Shayna Baszler is she's not very good on the mic.
Well, good start for him under center here in overtime.
As long as she's playing a character that's just fuck you and that's it, then they can work.
But not being timid as well. And his movement
But just
is
like a lot of the
great.
women's wrestlers, they're very
It's a playbook that
one-dimensional.
allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Now this throw caught left
I mean, that's a
side.
lot of wrestlers in general.
At the 15.
Yeah.
Can you talk? Well, if I'm Dean Ambrose, if I try to be anything else, then guess what? I'm still Dean Ambrose.
Oh my God, that dude is literally terrible.
Dean Ambrose is okay. So
Dean Ambrose. There is over right there. Dean Ambrose is probably the most overhyped superstar in the last 5 or 10 years.
Garbage.
But this guy literally left WWE and got a huge contract from AEW, and everybody's like, "Oh, finally!"
A pity contract.
everybody clamored for him to be world champion, and when he became
This-
world champion,
this-
he was the most boring thing ever.
This is why I think he's overhyped, because he has a huge fan base and he's not good.
On second down now.
The only reason he has a huge fan base is because he was part of the fucking Shield.
Around the 13. They do get a couple, but
nobody wants to fucking accept
it.
that.
Coming up, and I know you with every carry,
And the fucking match that he's in with fucking Kenny Omega, and I watched that fucking segment. Number one, why in the fuck is Kenny Omega beating on metal? He's a fucking world champion. He looks like a fucking idiot.
I still remember the match that they had together that was like the most hardcore match ever. I'm like, this is fucking not that.
If he avoids humiliation.
That guy's hand is in the camera.
He's hurt. What the
fuck?
hell?
What was that? What was that?
He deadlifted him.
I thought he was.
I thought they were
hurt.
gonna body slam his ass.
Today's
Comeback City!
Oh, he's like, fuck this menu. Going home and shitting on my wife.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
Oh, wow.
This motherfucker over there pointing at the fucking helmet like he fucking did something. It was me, motherfucker. Take a picture of me. The only reason you won this game is because I did it.
That'll do it for us.
No, because Heather got tired.
No.
I
had nothing to do. Heather caved into the pressure.
I think she caved into the time.
So long from Buffalo.
JP is the champion of his house.
That's a fucking high scoring game.
61-55 because I threw 8 fucking interceptions.
Oh, this was a Super Bowl game too, right?
No, it was just a regular exhibition.
Oh.
I had 1 more yard than you did. I had more turn yards.
1 yard.
Yeah, but you look here, honky tonk woman.
Heather completely fell apart in the 4th.
No shit, right? She threw 4 interceptions. Go down to the turnovers. Look at that. Look at that. I had 7 fucking interceptions, and I still fucking win. The emotion that I have right now is out.
It's out.
It's out.
The emotion that I have right now is overwhelming. I want to thank you all for your support.
I was the only one that supported you.
I couldn't have done, I know, right? I couldn't have done this without you all. And
What?
I'm never playing Heather and Madden again because she cheats.
Cheat to lose.
She cheated. She's like Rayshawn. She cheats. She cheats.
You take that, Rayshawn? Take that?
Rayshawn cheats.
Stacking your character.
I
you
guess.
cheat, Rayshawn.
No, I don't.
You cheat.
I don't cheat.
You cheat.
He wins.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
I don't like pumpkin.
I like pumpkin.
I don't give a fuck if you
Pumpkin
like
pie is
pumpkin or
okay.
not. You still cheated.
Yeah. Is that a challenge?
Yeah. On Mad. Oh no. On
Sounds
yeah. Have you gotten a PS5 yet? I mean, we still have PS4.
I am not buying a game console no more. I have a PC. I already got the new Xbox before the new Xbox was dropped.
Yeah, I understand.
What you said, basically?
Said I understand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy another system for a while myself.
This phone's dead, baby. Remember that.
What are you doing? It's freaking 1 o'clock. Come here, not in bed yet. It's like, if this kid goes to bed at fucking 9 o'clock, she'll sleep through the night. If she goes to bed at 8:59, she's up. And she's up until fucking 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I don't understand. Are you...
Apparently, you guys remember the fucking TV show or books called Animorphs?
Oh yeah, I remember.
I
Now.
don't
Yeah,
know what you're talking about.
they're making a movie out of it.
They're
Didn't
making
they had a movie
They're making a
already?
movie out of everything.
It's young teenagers that randomly turn into, I think, animals.
Tobias.
I don't know it that well.
I remember that.
Animorphs movie. There was a time that everything was just everything was morphing.
Yes,
It was
everything was
to
morphing
morph.
in the 90s.
I remember the actual like covers because I remember like we had the Scholastic shit that happened at our school where they brought in all the books. The Animorphs covers were the fucking worst. Like looking
Yeah,
back
true.
at it, they're the best but the worst. Like I'm just looking at one now of this girl turning into a bat, and it was like step-by-step process.
Yeah. You had the full human face all the way in the back, and then it was slowly to the front. It's the bat.
Oh, it's so good.
If y'all remember, in the Power Rangers show, there was a cat girl. Her name is Cat. She was a Pink Ranger. She changed into a cat. She's morphed into a cat.
Well, do you mean like she used the big cat?
She was
like
a giant pussy, yes.
Yeah,
There you
but that
go.
was her. That was fuck. I don't care.
She said it perfectly.
There's no point in continuing the conversation after that. Here, there you go. It's in the chat. What Animorphs look like. The one on the right is fucking hilarious. Marco must make the ultimate sacrifice by turning into a cockroach. I was born a young Spanish boy.
I think I read the one about the girl turning into the bat because I remember that being in my room. I remember that cover in my room.
Is it a bat turning into a girl? This can be read from either way. A cockroach that turns into a young Spanish boy. I'm assuming he's Spanish. He looks Spanish to me.
You guys, these books.
They're great.
That's my face, though.
Right there.
I mean, even looking at the kid turning into the cockroach, where does that story go? What the fuck? I became a pest and they exterminated.
Right.
It was the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh.
Viva la revolution.
Wife. Gonna be raped by a motorcycle gang.
The most fucked up promo ever.
Help me! What are you doing?
Hey,
I was gonna try and show the picture, but I don't have
this man was fucked up in the head back then.
They were. The 80s weren't any better.
His wife's gonna get raped by a motorcycle gang. Vince McMahon promo was fucking wild, man.
Just to recap, JP's better than Heather.
Oh.
We don't know what happened to JP after today.
It's like 30 behind.
Hey. And that happened. So what?
This is gonna be like
okay. The fact you've been playing. The fact you've been playing this game since you were a kid, and I almost beat you, and I've only been playing for a few months.
Talk about it.
How to put it this way? At least it was to him and not me.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that fucking mouth pimples there.
Like
from now on, you're playing on the fucking level that I play on. No more shit. You want to talk shit?
I told you in the car you could have put it all pro. I told you in the car. I told you in the
car. It's like Tiger King. Eventually, JP is gonna disappear. Heather's gonna go to jail, or not.
What?
Inaudible underneath him.
Right.
$33 and a third. Oh god, he's turning into Stephen Hawking over there.
That was his caption. Inaudible.
Inaudible.
No, what you missed was him going, fucking fuck! Oh my god. I think we're gonna call it a night here because we do have to be up kind of early in the morning to go get brakes on his car, a new phone for me.
I agree, JP. I have no idea what the fuck you said, but
Now, when's the next matchup going to be, and who's going to be in the next one?
Oh shit! Funny.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this stream, this whole horny goat channel, such good shit.
I'm not sure.
Aaron, what did you say?
Now I wonder what's the next matchup going to be, and who's going to be in it.
But she's never playing again.
I don't know. It sounded like JP was throwing a challenge out to me earlier. I'm just saying.
If you get a P, actually, we still got the PS4, so.
You want to go next week, motherfucker?
I'm down. If you're down, I'm not scared. You scared. You hide it behind the PS5.
That's the one that has 18. And that's the only one he's got.
Well, I still got 18. I just got re-downloaded, so.
I'll play you too.
play everyone.
I'm playing everyone. Everyone is getting some.
The fact that I'm not even using my full strength is kind of sad.
I just got rid of 18 so I could download Madden 21 because I just got 21 now.
Stop the abuse. Save a child.
I just deleted Madden 20 off my computer. That game sucks.
it's just her laughing and JP inaudible.
Right.
He's calling me an asshole. Meanwhile, all I see is him sitting there looking like an old woman on the front porch. Don't touch me.
Gotta start sewing.
Yes,
Fucking animals. The fact that all there's every time my boobs become nothing.
No, and he said every time I hit him, his bones become more and more brittle.
He's gonna turn to dust soon. Frail. Fraggle Rock.
I can't take him seriously because he curses and the little ball on the top of his head just goes doing. Well, it's true. You went, fuck you, and then the ball just went doing. Oh my god. Anyway, I think we're gonna end the stream here.
No, we're not. That's what you think.
Alright, then what the fuck were we gonna play?
I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Oh my god.
Oh god. It's the sight. That's for sure.
What are we gonna do?
You keep grabbing his breasts. I'm just
What are we doing?
Another dick and Twitter.
Let's watch the review, guys. Come on, you know you want.
What?
I said watch the review, guys. You know you want to. Face turning sideways. I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
We can. JP's in.
Alrighty, guys.
Alright. That ends
You have
this
a good
chapter.
night.
You have to watch this shit.
The show is really good.
It is. It's fun. E.
But on that note, we are going to end the stream so that we can go.
Well, Willie! Ow!
This is gonna end with her cutting your dick off while you sleep. Lorraine, stop it! She's gonna yell.
Oh damn!
You're gonna have that Daniel Bryan chest.
As if we actually need to shit.
Oh yeah, it's OnlyFans out here.
Alright, we're gonna end it here, guys, and we're gonna go watch the review with Basement. You guys have a good night, and we will be back soon. I don't know what's going on tomorrow yet, but we might sit there and do some Call of Duty.
Grabbing dong.
I might join y'all in Call of Duty. No promises.
We'll see. I'm not even sure if we're going to do it yet because it is season 2 of the Battle Pass with the new maps. So we shall see. It all depends on how Connor's feeling, and we'll take it from there. All right. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.